Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So this is a follow-up to my last video about Ahmaud Arbery. As you all know, this is a young brother who was out jogging, minding his own business, and you had these two white men pursue this brother, and they claim that he's some burglary suspect. So they wanted to conduct a citizen's arrest. And they proceeded to follow this brother. One of these men had a 357 Magnum. The other man had a shotgun. Uh, they followed him in a truck, and then there was a confrontation, and the brother ended up getting shot and killed. And all of this was captured on videotape. Again, I will post a link to the video for those who haven't seen the video so that you can watch it and judge it for yourself. And this incident happened back in February, but it has only recently gotten attention. Recently, that video was released, and after that video was released, there have been calls around the country for the men responsible to be arrested and for action to be taken against the prosecutor for failing to act. And you had people like Joe Biden weigh in, calling this a lynching. You had Stacey Abrams, even the current governor as well weighing into this. You had celebrities like LeBron James and others speak on this issue. And today, from what I understand, is Ahmaud Arbery's birthday. And there were supposed to be protests from what I've read today. So there was intense public pressure brought to bear on this case. And because of that, action has been taken. Because without a doubt, if it wasn't for this videotape, if it wasn't for the voices on social media, nothing would have happened at all in this case. This would have been another situation swept under the rug, another brother dead without any kind of semblance of justice. So now they have taken action. They have arrested um, Gregory Michael and Travis. Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael. They have been arrested by the police, and now they face charges of murder and aggravated assault. And they were taken to the Glenn County Jail. And so a lot of people are happy to see this, and I'm happy that, that these guys were arrested. But we have to understand that this is only the beginning of the process. And we have to understand that a lot of times in these situations, unfortunately, they give the people a dog and pony show to pacify them, to make them calm down, to rock them back to sleep. And then a lot of times in these cases, after charges have been brought and, the cases go to trial, often these people get free. Often no charges are, they're not convicted of anything. They walk free, just like with George Zimmerman. It took a while before they actually brought charges against him. Once they brought charges against him, once he was tried, they let him walk free, let that murderer walk free. And I would not be surprised if the same doesn't happen here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a tactic to calm people down, because you had the prosecutor say, well, we're going to bring this to a grand jury. And also you had the Georgia Bureau of Investigation say they were going to conduct an investigation. And here we are a few hours later, and there's charges brought against these two men. And I'm glad the charges have been brought again. But I'm not going to be one to be lulled to sleep and actually believe that charges alone or an arrest alone equals some kind of justice in this situation. And unfortunately, for the reasons that I said in my last video, this will be a challenging case to prosecute. Um, and somebody pointed out in my comments section, they talked about a pattern that we see, a pattern that we see in a lot of these cases. And what I'm going to do is go to that comment and highlight that comment. So I'm just going to pull it up on my YouTube page because I thought it was an insightful comment. And it's a situation that we see a lot. Um, Unfortunately. So I'm not going to play my video, but this video will be in the link in the cards so that you all can check it out. if you haven't seen it already. But somebody left a comment here where they were explaining just how these situations turn out. Hopefully I can find it. Okay, here it is right here. So this person said, the larger question is what black folks will do about it, specifically in Georgia. You know, this person says, one, social media complaints, two, march, family hires black lawyer to get as much money as they can, tells black folks to be calm, the killer gets off or sentenced way less than otherwise. The court case is much harder than it should be. And this person said we see this on repeat 99% of the time in a lot of these cases. And I think that's a valid point because you do have this pattern that you see. You see the social media outrage, you see the marches, you see these same recycled group of attorneys representing these families. You see these attorneys get a lot of money, and that's what attorneys do. They get money for their clients and all that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, in a lot of these situations, these criminals that commit these crimes end up walking away free, and then you got a family that's been bought off, paid into silence, telling black folks to calm down and to relax and all that kind of stuff. And you had these situations where these people walk free. And this is a pattern that we see all the time. And I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see the same pattern here. And I hope that I'm wrong about this. I hope that that's not the case. But that's what has happened time and time again. And just like all those other cases, these criminals are viewed as heroes. These people that kill our young men and women with impunity are viewed by heroes as some people in some quarters of this country. See, you had this Facebook page already up, uh, calling for justice for Gregory and Travis McMichael. They have 17,000 members right now. And it says, these two God-fearing men were only trying to protect our neighborhood. This area has had a string of break-ins, and this man fit the description and did not comply with simple commands. Our hearts go out to the McMichael family in their time of need. So here you have a young black man killed, shot twice at least with this shotgun. Shot like an animal. Killed live on camera for all of us to see. And you got these people more concerned about the plight of the perpetrators, of the criminals, of this lynch mob than they are concerned about the plight of black people. And this is nothing new. We know that this is the history in our country. We saw that people were giving money to Darren Wilson. They had fundraisers for Darren Wilson, the man that killed Michael. You had the fundraisers and people defending George Zimmerman. This is nothing new. This tells you how deep this racist pathology is, this racist mentality is in America. But I just wanted to bring this development to your attention. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell so that you'll know when I post new content. Peace and blessings, everyone. Please be safe out there.